On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Cap on this, right? Because I think we doing the same thing women doing. We can look at our tag names and stuff, right? All women, pretty curves, fat cheeks, thick and thick and thick, because they know they lead what they valuable. Just like men's, Big Bang Tony, you know what I'm saying? 34th floor logic, you know what I'm saying? We got Anton Millionaire Morning Show. You know what I'm saying? Men lead with their value. So now when we try to sit here and get mad at women because they looking and say, okay, I understand what the men value. So now, but because they have value in their self too, because they have jobs, they have careers, in order for us to compete, we got to double and triple that. Because just like, hey, watch this. Anton, when she changed her name to Minds for Life, you need to change yours to Curves for the Anton Curvy Show. So the price of boxing went up in China. If you don't understand that, then hey.
No, but can we just talk about how none of y'all want a wife or ever wife a hoe, right? But you are willing to exchange a plate of food for vagina. So if every woman was doing that, would you have married a virgin? Would you have? But that's what I'm saying. Like if every woman's out here doing that exchange.
Let me ask you this question.
For me.
Let me ask you this question. So if you're saying that a plate of food does not equate to sex, right?
Right.
As a woman, everybody, you know what you have that you can hold on to in order to get a dude to jump through hoops. And it's the box, okay? So here's my question. What is the equivalent of box in an exchange?
In exchange, like a relationship, a commitment, like some type of long-term anything. Like not just a plate of food. You take me out to dinner, boom, I gotta bust it open. Like But in that scenario, if you're getting a commitment from the dude, you're getting the commitment and you're getting the Johnson. You're still coming out on top in the scenario. Like what Anton was trying to say earlier is when men and women have this social contract and they make the exchange, the man is usually providing way more. Okay, so this is my man that we're talking about. We're no longer talking about a man just paying for my plate of food. This is my man. Is this what, and he's paying for things?
He's providing more.
Okay, that's a different story.
If guys, listen, if y'all are complaining about what y'all got to do in order for $43, you all got to blame y'all sisters because they the ones that devalued the price of the box.
I thought it was overpriced.
If we taking inflation into consideration, then cool.
But why are you consumers buying it if it's overpriced? You know what I mean?
No, everybody's not buying it.
Well, a lot of people are.
I can't imagine that any guy on this panel.
That's why they're not lowering the price.
Well, but I'm not saying the actual price value. I'm saying what it is the value of box has gone up. That's why I'm saying the price, the value is the reason. I'm telling you the reason. Think about it. Listen,
it's going down, Pelagic.
No, but watch this. Prove to me why it's going down.
Prove to you why it's going down?
Yes.
Because it's so easily and readily available. The value of something is only what somebody is willing to pay for it.
It's easy and ready available to a select few of men.
Correct.
So when we talking about, we just can't talk about the top 10 to 20%, right? We got to really, when I speak on a general sense.
Well, Logic, you have to speak to the top 10 or 20% because that's what women say that they want is the top 10 to 20%.
Remember, we're speaking in reality. In reality, when you're talking to a massive group of people, you just don't talk to the top 10%. You don't talk to the top 20.
I think if any guy just ironed his shirt and went outside, bro, they ain't even got to stay in the house. If you iron your shirt and you go outside, you can't miss. Can't miss, bro.
Anton, watch this. Watch this. The guy, the woman that's at the bottom, just say the bottom 10, 20%, right? Do she have a problem getting dick? Not at all, right?
No, that's the problem because there's consumers buying.
But now watch this. That guy that's on the top bottom, that's on the bottom 10 and bottom 20. Matter of fact, I even said the bottom 40, right? They're having problem getting boxed. The reason they're having problem getting boxed is because the things they was able to provide for and the latter times of the United States, they now can do that for themselves. They can do that for themselves. They can be the breadwinners. So now what's going to happen is ideally the top 20% of men is going to be sleeping with almost 6% of the women. That's just how it works. That's why I said the value of box has went up, because women are actually providing some of these attributes, plus what the state is providing these attributes that in past history men has been provided.
My only I mean, you may be right about that, right? My only caveat to that is, how do we measure who having sex and who not having sex?
Yeah.
Where do we get these? I don't know how we come up. I understand that it's probably a general consensus that the majority of the guys may or may not be having sex, right? But how do we measure that? Like, how do we know who getting boxed and who not?
But see, Curves, she said something that I will say is a valid point. Now, she said basically a woman that cares about herself, she's not going to trade the box unless she's trading it for a relationship, right? But what I'm trying to figure out is, if you understand that, why don't you understand that a man shouldn't be trading his time and money unless it's for a relationship?
I understand that. I said a man should. He don't have to, because like, if a man were to go, if I were to go on a date tomorrow and the dude were to be like, I'm not paying, we're going Dutch. Okay. I don't care if it was a restaurant where the bill came out to be $500. I can pay my half. That's
You're
fine.
gonna be salty.
No,
Telling me you ain't gonna talk about it in that group.
I would. You're right. That would be the first and last date, but
Right,
but nevertheless, I could do it. That's not the point. The point was, would I do it? So if you feel like your time and your money is so precious that you serve my vagina after a plate of food, okay, I will pay my own. We're good.
His time and money is precious, but here's the thing. If a dude goes out with you on a date, pays for everything, and then, you know, at the end of the date, when he walks you to the door, you give him the church hug where you keep your butt poked out or whatever, and he don't get any, and he's like, yeah, I'm not going on a date with you no more because you didn't give it up. He's going to be all kinds of scumbags. But when
that's the problem, angry man. He should have pulled it out in the car.
Should have whipped it out.
But see, I got to call the man cap on this, right? Because I think we doing the same thing women doing. We can look at our tag names and stuff, right? All women, pretty curves, fat cheeks, thick and thick, because they know they lead what they valuable. Just like men's, Big Bang Tony, you know what I'm saying? 34th floor logic, you know what I'm saying? We got Anton Millionaire Morning Show. You know what I'm saying? Men lead with their value. So now when we try to sit here and get mad at women because they looking and say, okay, I understand what the man value. So now, but because they have value in their self too, because they have jobs, they have careers, in order for us to compete, we got to double and triple that. Because just like, hey, watch this. Anton, when she changed her name to Minds for Life, you need to change yours to Curves for the Anton Curvy Show.